this non-ejaculation tantric aspect. Well, the first reaction that I had, to be honest, I was very skeptic. I didn't believe it, like, practically. I was like, yeah, okay, you don't ejaculate. Nice. Good for you. This kind of thoughts. Like, I was coming from a scientific background, so I never saw this written in any anatomy book, or I never experienced anything like a dry orgasm or things that some men spontaneously experience. That was not my case. So it was very new. And I was very skeptic in the beginning, hearing those the teachers saying, oh, yeah, I didn't ejaculate for 4 years, for 10 years. It's like, but how is that even a thing? How is that even possible? Because I know that if I don't ejaculate for 5 days, I get crazy. You know, I'm like, I have all this energy and I need to put it somewhere, and I don't know what to do with that. And I need to masturbate or to have sex or something. So that was the initial reaction, was like, I don't really buy it. Yeah. But there was still something inside of me, you know, there was still something in my heart that was like, what if, you know, what if what they're saying is actually a thing? You know, what if it's actually true, whatever tantric people are saying, that you can have multiple orgasms, that you can go on not ejaculating and not have the very annoying thing of the blue balls as guys. Yeah, this kind of heaviness in the genitals when you don't use the energies of the creative substance. So first, very skeptic, and then, well, not then, but at the same time, in my heart, it was this kind of even a hope that, well, that would be really amazing if I could become a lover that can give many orgasms to my beloved and not lose the energy and still be able to make love for 3 hours, 5 hours. There was a hope, and I was not at all at this level. Yeah, I was not there at all, but there was a hope in my heart that there is a potentiality in my soul to become like this. So skeptic, hopeful, and I remember, and this is something I believe that many men are facing in the beginning, is like, well, if you don't ejaculate, what about having children? Yeah, and that was, I think, the first question I asked the teacher. It was like, well, I want children. What about that? Does Tantra is against having children? It was really interesting because it was very simple of an answer that I received from the teacher. And it was like, well, now you have a choice. You can choose whether or not you want a child. Yeah, it's like you are in a position of control over having children, over ejaculation, losing the energies, and over your creative power. And this really put a seed in my awareness that learning continence, learning to control the ejaculation, it puts me in a position where I am in command of my own life. Yeah, I'm in command of what my body does. I'm in command of the direction that my thoughts are taking in my consciousness, and so on. This answer really ignited this conscious part of my being who longs to be present, yeah, who longs to be aware at all times and to stop having these dips of unconsciousness, these dips that are leading me to suffer and leading me to have lower tendencies and so on, and to actually have the lights on all the time. And this gave me a lot of hope when the teacher told me this, that actually what continence is teaching is that you have a choice, and that you have free will to decide what you're doing with your life, meaning with your life force, with your creative power, with your relationships, with your purpose, and with your spiritual path, basically. Yeah, there becomes a conscious choice. That was very significant for me to make this shift, that moving from something that is mostly unconscious, mostly going towards lower tendencies, going towards lower pleasure, to shift it towards something that is a conscious choice. Guys, now you heard about amorous erotic continence. I have a question for you. Do you think it's possible? Please share your answer in the comments below, and I will be very happy to read from you.